Hey, Anthropomorphic Nerd here today, and today we're actually going to be blind reacting to the Burning Axe Chronicles, episode 0, the prologue, which originally came out on Monday, and I was planning to blind react to it on the said day, but I kind of got compacted and brought down by all the homework that I had to do right before Christmas break. So now it's the morning of the first day of Christmas break, so yeah. So now I'm doing blind reaction today, and before we start, I probably should have said hello to every pony out there who's probably going to be watching this, which is what Burning Axe usually says at the beginning of his videos. So this is Burning Axe Chronicles, which is basically his story of his OC as if it were in the My Little Pony universe. I don't know exactly when it's going to be taking place, if it's like before Twilight Sparkle and her friends, or after, or in the middle, because it could go either way, because the series has fully ended. And it's going to be down in the description. It's going to be I'll make sure to put a spot where the video actually starts, because I feel like I should talk about Burning Axe a little more. So if you want to skip straight to the video, it'll be said down in the description, and you can go straight to when the reaction actually starts, which some people do get mad at me about. So yeah, so if you don't know anything about Burning Axe, he made his OC when he first started watching My Little Pony. It was way back when. I mean, I don't really want to talk about like his coloring or anything like that. Like, he's brown, he's got reddish hair, you know. His cutie mark is obviously a burning axe, which is like a burning guitar, because he stated that a guitar is called an axe, so you know. And he lives in Everfree Forest in a cave. I don't know why, but he does. And so yeah, that's basically all you have to know about him. But he's been working on this for, it seems, maybe 3 years? 3 years now, maybe 2. I fully really don't know, because I think he started making this when he was blind reacting to My Little Pony season 6 or 7, and then we got 8 and 9, and so that's been about 2 years in the making. So, and I should mention that this is an audio drama, which is kind of like, have you ever watched Bride of Discord or Daughter of Discord, which is made by Disney Fanatic, which I personally, I've watched a little bit of it, but I never actually watched the whole thing. Maybe I was saving it for a later reaction. I don't really know. There are also other ones, mainly centered around My Little Pony base, and they're really well made. It's kind of like voice acting mixed in with like a slideshow of, like, instead of fully animated, it's just like slides that like show you what's going on, kind of like a comic book in a way, just no like words on screen. So it's just kind of like that. That's really all I have to say. So I'll just save everything for the end of the video, whatever things I have to say, because this is a blind reaction after all. So let's just get into it. And sorry if I sound a little discoordinated, because it's kind of early in the morning and I just woke up. Just had to get this video out. So yeah. So we're gonna start it off in 3, 2, 1, play. Bro Hoof Productions. Yeah, I forgot to say that. Headphones are recommended for the best possible experience. Yep, you are free to record and upload your reactions, which I'll make sure to do right when this is over. Now that was pretty cool. With each step forward, you increase your chances to fall. Find someone close and hold on to you, and always have a balance. Okay.
Many years ago, in the heart of Equestria's capital, Princess Celestia established the EUP Guard during the anniversary of the first celestial year of peace.
It sounds like Grogar.
Majesty's new guards, lost in gravity, was fascinated by the field of magic. He beseeched the princess to mentor him. After much internal debate, the princess eventually decided to take the unicorn under her wing. Months had passed.
Okay.
Celestia's new student had come a long way in his training.
Looks like he's getting corrupted.
He had tested his abilities against her at the end of each month to see how far his powers had grown. However, after the 5th month, the princess discovered that her student possessed a new kind of magic within him, one that frightened her beyond belief. Celestia decided that, after the following month, she would stop training him, lest he become too powerful for even her. The 6th and final session was underway. Lost in Gravity had been ordered not to hold back. Celestia wanted to see exactly what his magic was capable of.
That was kind of stupid.
The force of Lusting's power, sending her crashing hard to the floor. The stallion rushed to her side to help her up. The princess realized his magic was already beyond her own, and told him that his training was finished. She feared his power, if used the wrong way, could devastate Equestria. Lusting begged her to reconsider, for he knew there was still much for him to learn. But
it really isn't.
Dismissed him back to his royal guard duties. Lost in Gravity had changed. He was no longer the same kind, loyal stallion who respected his monarch.
What a dick.
It was as if a new internal force had taken hold, one that was stubborn and hungered for power.
Of course.
He pleaded that the princess reconsider. Celestia rejected his plea, and without warning, the enraged unicorn fired another magical blast.
Damn!
Alicorn to her knees. Once she regained her composure, Celestia prepared a magical barrier and deflected Lusting's next attack, hitting him with his own spell. She then informed the stallion that if he gave up now, she would forget this ever happened, and he'd be let off with a warning. Unfortunately, he had been blinded by his anger.
Of course.
He magically rose up from the cracked marble, with lustful rage in his eyes and a maniacal grin etched onto his face.
It's like Sigma from Overwatch.
Laugh with a cheering and nefarious tone. Electricity danced about his body, cracking the walls and floor around him. Powerful magic coursed through his veins and eventually began to overflow, shrouding him in what could only be described as tainted darkness, terrifying the princess. The black thicket of magical energy dispersed, revealing a changed gravity. His appearance was grim, his eyes gleaming with a piercing white blue.
Yee,
man. His body was now adorned with cracks, with the same blinding light seeping through them. Dark magic emitted from his figure like an aura.
Now that's an original character.
In much the same way Celestia's mane flows. Lusting fired a blast of negative energy at the princess.
Where are all the other guards?
Shield. Covered in rubble, Princess Celestia struggled to get up. Her once trusted student flew out through the balcony via levitation, his laugh echoing throughout Catalat. Ponies ran scared in the street as the tyrannical figure began destroying their homes. The princess
Burning Axe, save us!
Tomb and headed to the Chamber of the Elements.
Oh god.
She had been hoping she wouldn't need to use them again so soon. Once taken off their pedestals, the elements began to glow as they spun around her. Celestia flew outside, faced her foe, and unleashed the royal Catalat voice. Her roar could be heard throughout the landscape and caught the attention of every pony in Catalat, including Lusting Gravity. As they both prepared for a final stand high above the castle, Celestia couldn't help but blame herself for continuing his teachings that extra month. Having known his magic resistive
actually, don't blame yourself. It's kind of his fault.
Reduced to silent grunts and menacing laughter, he was but a shell of his former self.
I was kind of on Lasting's side, like I understand why he was mad, but like, he kind of took it way too far.
When the magic collided, the negative energy of the unicorn seemed stronger at first, pushing back the element's power with ease. Celestia thought that this would be her
Oh wait, this is before.
And suddenly, the power of the
I just realized because Luna's still on the moon.
Increasing in power moment by moment, the more Celestia lost hope, as if to show the elements were fighting back. The beam eventually made contact with lusting gravity.
Oh, shit.
The element's raw power as the beam continued onward, thrusting him backward until it reached the edge of Equestria, banishing him to the unexplored areas beyond. The princess quickly used the elements to surround Equestria with a countercursive barrier, which would serve as an impenetrable force field, impervious to his dark magic. Lost in gravity, like many before and after him, was defeated by the element of harmony and would never again set hoof in Equestria. But even the elements have their limits. Centuries passed, and the elder princess lost her connection to the elements. The lasting effect they once had on
Centuries?
would now be reset as they came into the hooves of new ponies. These new elements.
So you're telling me that lasting darkness is keeping him alive? So he's like immortal?
Princess had never
I guess that's pretty cool.
that
But,
lasting
yeah.
gravity might return. Unlike most of her former foes, he was but a mere unicorn with no unnaturally long lifespan.
Yeah, see?
But his time beyond the boundaries of Equestria had given him ample opportunity to discover new magic. Magic that could allow a being to live without the need for a body.
Oh.
Lasting found a like-minded pony suitable for possession, and so he took his opportunity. Sensing this pony had the necessary qualities which he needed. No longer would he be without a body.
Is it me?
Now attained a new vessel,
Nah.
but he'd be weak for a while, needing time to grow strong enough to act out his evil revenge scheme upon the princess who had banished him. Not far from here, a sleeping Pegasus lay in a cold, dark cave in the.
That's Burning Axe.
This young
They
tortoise
told
would
ya.
soon grow into a stallion who would hold the key to stopping Lost in Gravity's plan for vengeance. But how? And what connects these two?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Burning Axe has like one green eye and one blue eye.
Our
If you didn't know that,
story
that's kind of interesting.
begins.
Was that the entire prelogue? No, okay, there's 3 minutes left. Like, was that the entire story? Like, no, there's 3 minutes left. But that was a really good intro, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait. That is it. Oh, okay. So I guess those were all the pictures actually used, or scenes. Ooh, that fan art looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. So we got our villain, and we got our, not really our cast, but we got a backstory at least. That's something. Yeah. Burning Axe says Burning Axe. New script as Celestia. Director Shadow's Lasting Gravity. So is this like the cast, even though they didn't really talk in the thing? Additional words. I'm pretty sure that was just Burning Axe narrating the whole thing. Alright, now that shit was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Next time on Burning Axe Chronicles.
You continue to fail and hamper my plans moment by moment.
Alright. I can do this.
Yes.
Pathetic. That's all you are. Weak. Helpless. Stop! What are you doing here?
What's it to you? This is no business of yours.
Hey!
Oh, it's Big Mac when he's older.
Get out!
And Zakora.
What's in this liquid death?
The taste is nothing compared to the pain soon to come.
You haven't beaten me yet.
Oh, shush. Yes, I have. It is game over for you.
When Pony met Griffin. Yeah. Maybe a little ship-worthy. I don't know. this is his story, so I'm not gonna judge any part of it. Oh, Brohoof Productions. So I just realized, is he brohoofing someone else? I kind of, I guess that would make sense. It kind of looks like he's brohoofing Lasting Gravity, but you know. So yeah, go subscribe to Burning Axe right before this video ends. There's actually not much for me to talk about in this video except for the prelude, which pretty sure he narrated the entire story. But yeah, that was really good, really well made. That was definitely worth the wait, and I don't know how many episodes he's made thus far, or like how many episodes he's, because it's a really it's a nice early Christmas present, and even though I'm watching it later. To us, the viewers. I don't know how many people viewed this, but it's really well made, especially for an auto drama, and it kind of stuck to a consistent art style throughout the entire first portion, which I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Like in one of his casting calls, he said he wanted it all to be in like this one type of art style, but that might not be true because at the end we see it switches to like many different types of art styles, which you see in the majority of all audio dramas, because no one artist is that good at like one thing. Well, professionals are, but like, you know, it's more like a fan base animated thing. So it also they kept the art style consistent to the actual opening book. Like, you know, in the first episode when Twilight was reading that book, it was way back in the first season when they were first summoning, when she was first learning about Nightmare Moon. So I don't know if it said it in the beginning of this. Okay, it said many years ago, which I did not think was actually that long ago, but I guess it was, because Luna was still in the moon. So this must have been in between her banishment, but way before Twilight Sparkle. And when I mean way before, I mean like far before. Like, she was not even relevant. Neither were her parents or anything like that, so. Excuse me. And yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I can't think of anything to say. I tried to understand Lasting Gravity. You know I'm a bad guy too, so I tried to understand Lasting Gravity, and why he did what he did, but it was kind of, I don't know if I should be for him or against him. Like, Celestia technically didn't do anything wrong. I mean, if I was in her position, I probably would have done, I would have probably done the same thing. I mean, we don't actually, because this is a narration, we don't actually know what she specifically said to Lasting Gravity, because it's a narration. So we don't know what actually happened, what words were actually spoken, but I don't feel like Celestia would be that mean about it, as her kind of expression is depicting in the, when she kind of kicks him out. Which, I think she would be in the wrong, but she really wasn't. But to see Lasting Gravity shift so drastically from someone who cared so much about the princess to someone who does not give a shit, I mean, that's kind of harsh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry that I'm swearing so much in this, but I mean, that's kind of, I actually didn't swear a lot, and I've been trying not to, but it's just, really? It's like a really deep emotional shift, and I don't really know how magic in the My Little Pony universe, it can like change someone's mind and manipulate them into doing things just to get stronger. And it's not like he was jealous of anybody else. He just wanted to be stronger. He didn't necessarily want to be the strongest, but Celestia felt threatened of him, and I don't think he liked that, and that's kind of how the story got put into place. Didn't actually see Burning Axe, but we did in the end. Well, we'll see him in the next one, and this is his story, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna leave off on. This is his story. But I have to say 3 things before I leave. Number 1, either Christmas Eve or on Christmas, I'm going to be releasing my final My Little Pony PMV, which is going to not only be about the villains in the My Little Pony universe, the major ones, I mean the ones in like the last episode, but it's also going to be about how my OC kind of gets built into the story, where he kind of comes in at the end of season 9, which is kind of something cool that I added in. Oh yeah, and since the My Little Pony season's over, I'll probably mainly be reacting to DWK totally legit recaps, which are pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. And third thing, I did react to The Last Problem. People have been asking about that. I don't know when I'm going to release it, because I haven't actually done any editing or worked on it. I actually reacted to it a while ago, but I just haven't known when to release it from, in my inventory. So I'll do that soon. But most likely will be after Christmas, but before the new year. So, and I've been hitting my pop filter a lot during this episode, so if you hear a spike, then don't worry about it. So with that being said, as always, I'm Anthropomorphic Nerd. I'll see all you ponies next time. Burning Axe, I know you're probably going to be watching this, so great job on the episode. I'll be sure to watch more, but sorry I was so late to it. It's just because, I just was. School and stuff. So I'll leave it to my outro and see you next time. Bye.